Hey guys, and welcome back to another video, and today with a awesome microphone. This is the Thronmax MDrill One PRO, and it has impressed me by a few factors: build quality, design, which is great, and I'll show you in just a few moments, and the sounds. I'm used to my Blue Yeti, which is right over here, and I'm using it right now. But spoiler alert is that I can see a difference, especially because it's less metallic than my Blue Yeti. It's more studio, if I can say so. Now, one thing that I would like to share as well is don't forget to check out the sponsor of this video, which is Wondershare Recovery. It is a software that recovers deleted files, photos, videos, emails, and everything that we have on our computers. It can restore everything back from our Windows PC or Mac, and it has also a free file search and scan, and also gives us a preview of the possible restored documents that we can get back before we use it. So if you want to check it out, I will leave a link down below so that you can test it out and check it for yourself, because we never know when we need to recover files, even from accidental deletion. Now, moving on with the microphone, as I was saying, it has a lot of interesting things. I will give you guys a few comparisons. I've been testing it out for a couple of days. So at this moment, I've got the Thronmax, where I usually have my Blue Yeti, so that we can test the audio not only on a surface close to us, but in an environment that I'm used to work. And of course, the frame right now is picking up all this space right over here, but usually the frame ends right over here so that we don't see the microphone. But this just to test it out on a environment that I'm used to work, usually, as I said, with the Blue Yeti, and in this particular case using the cardioid mode. So hopefully we can see the result. And we are back with the Blue Yeti, which is the microphone that I use on a daily basis. A bit old, I've got it for 8 or 9 years now, but just to compare in terms of sound quality in a normal usage scenario, and hopefully you guys can hear it for yourself and have the chance to evaluate both of them. And I'm really yeah, I don't know what to say. I really love my Blue Yeti, but at this moment, this Thronmax, well, one of the things that I don't want to forget to mention is that this is the One Pro, and you will find another model just called One. The only difference that I found was that the One Pro model records at 96 kilohertz, while the Model One just records at 48 kilohertz, and just, it's probably not the right words, both at 24 bits. So the only thing that I would like to say is that the difference in terms of price is minimal. Once again, the links will be down below, and you will notice if you are recording on a studio. But if you are in an environment similar to mine, then I would say that we will not get, and even when we have the audio compressed to YouTube and so on and so forth, we will lose some quality. So that's the only difference that I found. Now, moving on to a very quick unboxing experience. Once we open the package right over here, we will have the MDrill One PRO. It also comes with a desk stand, which is this one right over here. But I always suggest to get a boom arm or even a microphone arm like the one that I've got at the back, especially to avoid a few vibrations that we usually do on our desks. Now, beside that, we also have a few paperwork and a USB Type-C to USB Type-A cable. It's a long cable, 3 meters, so this is the cable that I suggest to use, and especially because it has a design that allows me to move the microphone like this, which is great. Now, in terms of build quality and design, this is one of the things that I really love. First of all is that we have a really cool design, but check this out. If I change the gain, it will give me the levels here with a LED, which is just awesome. And if I use the button of volume for the pass-through, which I'll show you in just a few moments, it will show me here on blue, and this is really nice. Now I've got a button right over here, which is a button if I want to mute the microphone, and I also have a button right over here, which will allow me to change from the possible 4 different modes, which I will give give you an example of the test that I've made in a few moments. But before that, let's check out the bottom of the microphone, because we have a auxiliary output right over here, 3.5. So if we want to connect headphones and we want to have a direct pass through without any delays, we've got that. The volume button is exactly for that. Now I also have the USB Type-C. I've got a 1/4 inch right over here so that I can plug into any boom arm like the one that I've showed, and also the one that I've got above me. And then I've got the LED button right over here, which I can change from 7 different colors, and depending on the mood I can just shut it down or leave it red, which is the theme that I've got today. So this is really, and of course the LEDs are not everything, but small touch right over here, small touch right over there, and makes a great product, which is what we have in this microphone. And then on the other side we'll have the volume button and also the gain button, which is what we use to get more sound. And at this moment you are hearing a noise, not so good because I should be recording from this side. Try and show you the pop filter right over here, but I'm not really sure if I'm getting with that camera, so if I'm not, I'll show you a B-roll right over here, trying to get the best. We want to get closer to the microphone and have a more intimate message to the other side of the screen, or a voiceover, for example. Then this is a great thing to have, an integrated pop filter, because personally I hate those big pop filters. Now the build quality is really nice in general. It has this part right over here, which is the capsule, all metallic, and then it has plastic right over here. This part is plastic, and also the support for the disc is plastic. It has some weight on it, so I do imagine that it has a part of metal here on the bottom to get the weight, and then it has rubber right over here, so it will absorb some vibrations. That it's a great achievement right over here at an affordable price, especially comparing to other solutions, and not only the quality but especially the sound, which really nice. But you will be the judge of it. What I want to show you right now is the 4 modes, so that you can have an idea, especially for those that never used this kind of microphone. So at this moment I'm recording with the cardioid mode, which is the one that I usually use on all the scenarios that I do here on the office, for voiceovers, for example, and also on a daily basis on a review. This is the mode that I use. Nonetheless, it has 4 modes, and I'm going to quickly show you through them. So this is the cardioid mode, usually used for podcasts and when you need to do this kind of work. Even if we go a little bit back, it will capture our voice. Great. Now it will capture on this side of the microphone. It will eliminate residual noises from this side. And if I go to this side right over here, you will notice that my voice will be different. Although it captures, it will eliminate a lot of noise. So I can get a little bit closer right over here, and of course I'm not used to this microphone yet, at least on the distance. It has a pop filter integrated, which is great, but I'm using it with the gain on almost half, so I'm not really sure if I can get this close to it, but if I can without distorting the audio, you will have the chance to see what we can do with a microphone such as this one. Now the next mode is the stereo mode, which I can change just by pressing this button right over here. And on the stereo mode we will get audio from all the sides with the exception of the back. This is great if we want to capture, for example, room with instruments, or if we want to sing, then this will be great. Obviously I don't sing at all, but in this particular case I'm just showing the different modes of this microphone. Now if I go to the next one, which is the omnidirectional, and this one will capture audio from all the sides. Now I can talk from this side, and I can move to this side and probably on top, which I haven't tested, so I'm testing you right over here. But this is ideal to get a room with a conference, for example, where we have 4 or 5 or 6 people, and then the microphone on the center, and we will get a balanced audio from all the sides, which is great for that scenario. Now usually I don't use it right over here, but it's great if we have a group of people. Now the last one is the bi-directional, and if I press the button it will start on that mode, which is great if we are doing an interview because it will capture audio from here and from here, but it will cut off residual audio from the sides and from the top. So if I'm talking right over here and another person is talking right in front of me, which I can mimic that, and if I go to this you will hear a difference in audio, but if I move to this side right over here, then the audio is capturing in a great manner. And sorry that it's me moving and not the microphone, but if I move the microphone I will produce noises that are not desirable. And basically this is it. Let me get back to cardioid, which is the mode that I prefer most, and it's the mode that I usually use here on my daily basis once again, and depending on what we are doing we can get close and close to our audience and get really nice audio from our microphone in comparison to the crappy audio that we get from our cameras. This can really step up our level in terms of audio. And that is it. Hope that you guys enjoyed the video. If you did so, don't forget that usual thumbs up. My name is Roberto Jorge, and as always, see you guys on the next one.